Today, I am honored to be joined by the legendary gonzo journalist HunterS.Thompson.
Thank you, Joe. It's a pleasure to be here.
Hunter, your writing has inspired so many people, including myself. How did you first get into journalism?
I was always fascinated by the world around me. And when I was young, I discovered that writing was the best way to capture that world and make sense of it. I started out writing for local newspapers, and eventually I found my way to larger publications like Rolling Stone and Esquire.
Your style of journalism, known as gonzo journalism, is famous for its immersive, first-person approach. How did you come up with that style, and why did you think it was important?
Well, Joe, I believe that traditional journalism can be too detached from the reality it seeks to describe. By putting myself in the story, I can convey a more authentic sense of what it's like to be there. And I think that's important because the world we live in is often chaotic and unpredictable. We need a way to make sense of it all. And I believe that gonzo journalism can help us do that.
Your work has been called controversial, outrageous, and even dangerous. What do you say to those who criticize you for being too extreme?
I think that's just part of the territory. When you're trying to tell the truth about the world, you're going to step on some toes. But I believe that the role of the journalist is to hold power to account, to question authority, and to push the boundaries of what is possible. And if that means being controversial, then so be it.
You've covered a lot of important events in your career, from the Hells Angels to the 1972 presidential campaign. What do you think was your most significant work?
That's a tough question, Joe. I think all of my work is significant in its own way. But if I had to choose, I'd say that Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is probably my most enduring piece. It captures a moment in time and a certain kind of countercultural ethos that still resonates with people today.
Hunter, your writing often explores the use of drugs, particularly psychedelics like LSD and mescaline. Can you talk about how these substances have influenced your work?
Sure, Joe. I believe that psychedelics can be a powerful tool for unlocking the mind and exploring new perspectives. They can help us see the world in a different way and break free from the constraints of conventional thinking. For example, I've always found grass to be a very effective way to relax and unwind. It helps me to clear my mind and think more creatively. I also find that it can be a useful tool for introspection and self-reflection. The experiences I had on psychedelics opened up new avenues of perception and thought that I don't think I would have been able to access otherwise. They allowed me to see beyond the surface level of things and connect with a deeper sense of truth and meaning. They also helped me to let go of my inhibitions and express myself more freely. Some of my best writing has come from moments of inspiration that were fueled by drug use.
Do you think that psychedelics have the potential to bring about positive change in society?
I think they do, Joe. Psychedelics can help people break free from limiting beliefs and connect with their true selves. They can also help us to see the interconnectedness of all things and the need for empathy and compassion in our lives.
Hunter, it's been an honor to talk to you today. Thank you for sharing your insights with us. Your perspective on politics and society is always thought-provoking and deeply insightful.
Thank you, Joe. It's been a pleasure to talk with you.